Hello, everyone, and welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Carmine Sabia, and boy, do we have some stories for you today. The Trump affidavit has been released, and it's a doozy, folks. Stay with us as we cover that story. But for right now, please make sure you like, you comment, you share, you subscribe if it's applicable. We need you guys to help us out to keep bringing you guys the news the mainstream media doesn't want you to see on a day-to-day basis. So let's rock and roll. So I'm going to start today's video by telling you that everything I'm about to talk about, or most of the things I'm about to talk about here, are based on my opinion. And I have to say that because we don't want the internet censors, fact checkers, to come in here and wipe everything out, right? So on to the very heavily redacted affidavit. What does it tell us? Well, the Justice Department argued that the boxes they had already obtained voluntarily from President Trump, who gave them the boxes of his own volition, contained classified information markings on some of the paperwork. That gave them the, quote, probable cause to believe that there was some documents at Mar-a-Lago with NDI on it, or national defense information. Now, has that been proven yet? We don't know. We don't know what they have in their possession. But that's what they were going on. Basically, what it read like to me, and I spent a lot of time reading this and also listening to people who know a lot more than me about it, it looks like they basically made a lot of assumptions, and they went in there based upon, now they said there was some witness testimony that told them where the boxes were and how to get them. But according to this very redacted document, we don't know if they knew for certain there was NDI on any of these boxes. But to me, the key phrase in the entire affidavit is, there is probable cause to believe that additional documents contained classified NDI, national defense information, or that presidential records subject to the record retention requirements currently remain on premises. The key word there being or. Could have been or presidential records. So it says to me, they didn't know what they were looking for. But I think the main thing is, it looks very suspicious. No matter how you slice it, was this enough to raid the home of a former president of the United States? I submit to you it was not. I submit to you that there was nothing of pressing national security interest on these documents that led to this raid. Moreover, I submit to you that there could be a tinge of politics in it, but even if there's not, the perception is there. The perception is there among everybody who's not a Democrat. The polls show it. Republicans believe it was political. Independents tend to believe it was political, according to the polls. And I tend to believe it was political. It looks like a hit job. Moreover, I spent a lot of time listening to attorneys today, both attorneys that lean Republican and attorneys that lean liberal. And what I learned from even the attorneys who are leaning liberal, and I saw one on CNN who was wildly speculating that Trump could have sold international secrets to Russia, and admits, she goes, "No, I'm just, speculating here." Well, that's a heck of a speculation, isn't it? But what I learned from listening to attorneys basically on both sides of the aisle on this is, it doesn't look like there's enough here anywhere that's actually going to bring an indictment against President Trump, which will be another nothing burger for these poor Democrats. And guys, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. They keep thinking they have this man, that he's going to jail this time. They've been saying it for 6 years. Hey, we got him this time, folks. He's going to jail this time, and nothing ever happens. That's got to be a heck of a disappointment, time after time after time. And it looks like they're set up for another huge disappointment again. Folks, again, keep them in your thoughts and prayers, because they're going to be crushed by this. Now, over the next few weeks, days, months, we're going to keep bringing you more about what's going on with this investigation. That's what we do here at Explain America. We try and explain the things that the mainstream media is not going to explain to you. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do subscribe to our Rumble channel. I hope you watch us on Facebook at Explain America. I hope you do all those cool things, because it really helps us out. It really helps us keep bringing you this news on a daily basis for free. Until next time, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great night.